Good afternoon. Welcome to Monley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for April 9th through the 23rd. For April 9th to the 13th, we have below normal heights or a trough near Alaska, east of Hawaii or over Hawaii. And we have a ridge here near the Aleutians. And we have a trough that extends from near Alaska into the western U.S. We still have blocking going on with above normal heights here, south of Greenland and eastern Canada. And this is what we're forecasting the pattern to look like. Now, the trough near Hawaii, till it connects well, what I'm going to show you here are the ensembles. We have the this is the EPO. The EPO is looking at this. Is positive, and then we'll look at the Arctic Oscillation, which goes negative, and the North American Oscillation is also negative. So this favors cooling in the eastern U.S. and could also have an impact on a dynamic storm system later on in the period, and I'll get to that. But in the meantime, let's see if I have the right map. This is what I'm looking for. We will have a system here, the initial system, that will lift northeastward through the Great Lakes. And this will result in a broad area of precipitation across the east, and heavy rain is forecast from the Gulf into the central Appalachian Lake this week and into the weekend. Then we have the next system that will be developing here across the lower Mississippi Valley. Here you can see it right here, and that will also lift northeastward, possibly leading to a coastal system along the east coast. Now, this is Sunday, and we look at the other models. Some of them didn't come in. And this could lead to, oops, I want to show you what I'm talking about right here. Later next week, possible snow in the higher elevations. This could be a dynamic system. Depends how close the system comes and whether it generates its own cold air or pulls in colder air. There is a possibility of some snow in the higher elevations. Now we'll look at some of the maps. This is European. Only shows some light snow here accumulating in the higher elevations here, and then we'll look at the GFS has a little bit more snow in the higher elevations of the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. Look, this goes all the way to the 22nd, and there is a possibility of, this is jumping around now too. Let me drag this all the way around. Has a little bit more snow, in a couple inches, but it'll be a heavy wet snow that'll be occurring across this area. Now, also in the meantime, we will have some Pacific energy that'll be moving into the west, bringing rain and mountain snows to the northern Rockies and the Northwest, and the heaviest snowfall or heaviest rain is forecast across Washington. Okay, we're going to look now at the period for, also I want to show you here too. During this time frame, you can look and see we have a trough dropping down into eastern Asia, and that favors this change to colder in the Northeast, leading to a trough in the Northeast. and that'll happen later on in the period, and I'll show you that. So now we're going to look at the period for the 14th to the 18th. And the models are pretty good agreement. Still have blocking here going around Greenland. We have a trough or a ridge over the Northeast Pacific. And we still have this trough here, or upper low, to the east of Hawaii. Trough. This favors a trough in the east. So this is what we're forecasting the pattern look like. And some of the models are showing very high anomalies for this region. But I'm going to be going conservative with this again. So I'm forecasting above normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 2 to 8 degrees above normal, and below normal temperatures forecast here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 2 to 6 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. And then we have above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is about 40%. Now, looking at the head for April 19th to the 23rd. Still have blocking going here near Greenland, but it kind of slides eastward, but still above normal heights across much of Canada and the polar regions, more like this. Trough in the east, ridge in the east, and we have our trough that slides further to the east of Hawaii in some of the models. And we still have our ridge over the Northeast Pacific. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for this region and anomalies of up to 8 degrees above normal are forecast, and below normal temperatures are forecast for this region here, with anomalies of 8 degrees or more will be possible, because some of the models are showing higher anomalies, but it'll be mostly across this area here in the Midwest. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for this area here. Probability of occurrence is up to 40%. And we have above normal precipitation for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for April 9th to the 23rd. Thanks for coming, Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.